Abusia, when we talk about earth dimensional shifter, now say dimension shifter. Na akwa te say unhu said ya wo chire mu said ya wo ka no and then me ba beto me bo na yakasa about asase na ye wo so ni sesia no baby a ne gina be e wo ne baby a nipa nso so e gina be a wo eni nsunsanso a e wo hode ma nipa but and that's my maker no me pese oba tan bi a sebe owo ba ewo ni fie wanyinyo osa sabofra na rebelli o sabofra na so aye den woni ne kasa o ntie o wi ade o yesen ya. I want you to pay attention to this message attentively because you will need it because unim ni enti awawo ba na akola no unim se watete ne pa na afedie na brabo nyina baye bibia ebi ni fie ho se wan beti sa niama we ase a na sebe udu wani hwa abayifo ni bebrebe cause niama na ekoso wi ase ni nyina yade a eno a move ne ho naturally enyo obi na air force enti and then we are coming to talk about earth dimensional shift eno ne yebeka ho asem but me ye we kakra na omunso omuntitwi no na omate we ase. There's an ancient wisdom that says that old souls who usually come on earth to work for the shifting from one dimension to the other usually face harsh childhood enyama. There's an ancient they get traumatized and abused in broken homes during childhood because their energies are directed to chaos so that they can provide help. And I make can say asama ebeka and then obi okita ba sebi ufo se waye na so aye den wadane kromfo num weed nis enyame. I want you to pay attention to this message. So, if you are ever experienced a terrible childhood and a step parent abuse you into trauma, you are an also powerful soul for that matter. I want everybody to say that make sure ade we no na many atata nsu because nyamani bi wa want ya se da at this edu level bi who decided to come into that family to inject some good vibrations into it. You came to be their pillar so that their energies will change to form a good collective energy for the earth to shift. Memoakwaba, and also say I welcome you to my channel, Maame Grace. Now, let's talk about dimensional shift. So I believed you, I believed you, I believed you, I believed you, I believed you wherever you are, and I send you love, 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 I send you hope, I send you hope, and I send you peace wherever you are, whatever you are going through. I send you that help, I send you that help, I send you that help, I send you hope, I send you peace, and I send you love. I believed you. I believed you wherever you are. I believed you. And I send you love. I send you hope. I welcome you to another episode, Spiritual Hour. And the name I respond here is the voice of your ancestors. I am their pride. They see through me. They hear through me. They smell through me. I welcome you and I wish you a nature day. It's another episode we are going to discuss today, and the topic is Earth Dimensional Shift. Eye bibia koso. So na me beto me bo na machem, though it's a difficult topic to teach or discuss with a carnal mind. But sisi no baby aye wone de obi a we bie ni pemu no said ya meka kire ono afe no ye a snake biting itself number 8 and it is Ouroboros and everything na obi ebeye na dwen so obe moving eyade ebeye yi eyade a ebeye yi but we deciding so say ube gina old earth no so a the ebesini now will come out of this message. I welcome you once again. There is now a higher earth when you say there is now a higher earth, how do we explain this? Are we saying the earth na yete so dada no enye earth biom eye lower na? People talk about rapture, people talk about the kingdom coming, and all that. What actually is the meaning of all these messages and all these words? And no, and then there ye ba be shemu mama what said there is a higher earth. The rapture that you are expecting is happening now. The earth has shifted into a new place and it has caused a split. Me catch your time with Maame Grace and say, asase no apapai. When we say a before you were one bigger problem. Now I don't know when and how we will be able to sort this issue. Because kafra mo fanche me eto de bia minim se bi mo aso no ye bu nnua na agumu se eye hunhum bi so na afa omo se en hunhum bi na torment ya na torture omo so a mihu because ye wonkrofo bi wo asem a wo beka bia no omo pe boni bi wom. It's also normal. I understand these things. The other day no me can be wo time with Maame Grace na me address the platform revelations, the purpose and the plan. Obi say me na me originator of spirituality. How can you even say this? This earth has been here for millions of years, and dabeng and I be the originator of spirituality. Are you saying me na me bo nipa na? I am onto mobo. No matter how high your hatred is, don't make statements that will make you look like you are not okay upstairs, or don't come and exercise your gullibility on this platform, because what you said was not there. Sometimes no asem na make wa hano and na make no say if it's not good for you, you can actually exit the platform and share that in your force, sir. But make asema me pese obia somebody can say nye bibia meka na obefa, but you come low to assess asem na obetumi ahwe video no be 3 times just to be sure of the American. So wo ka say assassina split here ebi nti ase omo tumi ka asase be bobo sempa na osra na ni se nkunu kra. When you talk about dimensional shiftings na aye problem kakra e de amomo. I'm going to take my time for us to do this. I want you to watch this with your inner man, watch it with your consciousness, watch it with your gland. Like, I mean, watch it with everything that is dwelling in this mechanism, not with this. So that you are able to tap into the information, because you won't get this information just like that. What happened last year is that the earth began a journey into a new dimension. Obebi sasa na asase na ewo de den na etu kwan afibie nsuo to afibie a time be sese awiabo no awiabo, but afibi wo kwa yese ekoma ba because nsuo no anto. How do you explain that? Ensuo na anto nti eniama ye na fini nyina no anye yie. So we obi a wuni medwuma poten ameye mi grow pepper na ma yenu into powder na ya package na ya de kwa abruchiri. A lot of my products are out there. Enye no ne yeka, but I'm trying to make a statement that when coronavirus came, udua meko na eduru baabi na ebebo nhire na ebeso meko no na ade white bia begu meko no ahaban no so na ahaban ni nyina moamoa na meko no antimi amba na meko no so no ode kwa untumi fa de atokuro ba akokora wo ho no emfa enye powder no, because enye sa ebesai because additives be anim no ye me madwuma yebeka ho asem dakro. But what I'm trying to say, and the reason I brought that into this conversation, is that dimension no earth need take a shifter e ye nipa pe and won't take a shift with the earth. Ayana eye nipa se earth and it said you see one sa na see wo example am ya ma oni seasons ayenim eye normal e ba ne sa na nso so no afi bi wo ho aye see nsuo na nto. What causes that? A shift, a dimensional shift, and it causes anyama no. What happened last year is that the earth began a journey into a new dimension. It needed collective awakening to assist the shift and has been successful. Into last year, no, everything that was going on with on the media, everywhere you go, was about consciousness and awakening. It's not a mistake. And it's assassin shift here. He or assassin she will love to shift with mankind. But nipa daseni eyi na dwene free bibi biara ebe ma oni assassin connect. We yi na dwene afri so. Se enye se ye adwene afi connection bia ye ni assassin wa. Anka ye ntu galamsey, anka ye nsi dan ensi river body so. Ye sambo ban fan feeling so say ye si dan esi so. It's because nipa daseni e detach from assassin. Until when the assassin is shifting and now is moving now, we are always behind the movement of the land, forgetting that the assassin and clicking and connecting. So the age of awakening and enlightenment was experienced heavily, aiding the earth to move. And last year no baby the dimensional shift is a rough topic to preach to the carnal mind. Last year, one who said, Moka say, we are saying, and our African for nebre, and in your keke is because we decided not to collaborate. We decided not to delve deeper into spirituality, to connect with this earth, so that when it is shifting, it will shift with us. Because as I say, shifting, na a grow new earth, a kona bibia koso, the new earth no becomes extinct. Na a woho, and so en grow bibia and betumi aka say na abeye. I don't want to use the word useless, but na abeye to say a soon shada enim faso bia sa. Na sa niyama we na wante ase pe na wo say wo ba brabo. O say wa brabo ube blame abayifo for niyama bebre asase no so na wote eso na wo ye ubi bia wo kura ho na wo beko nti if there is anything na ese wote ase a ese wote asase na wote so no ase. So you are able to make your life very, very easy and comfortable. Na sa asem we andeme na obeka na enye easy to talk about, but like I said, me koto me bu na kakra me send ya me to me bia no me the amount, because I know say won so far you make more research now we delve deeper into it now a few kra de e bi kra na wa be hu more na wo so wa bre me kakra. What is dimensional shift? Mama explaining and no answer, because that is our topic. So we have to explain the headings and send a message in Ankasemu. For easy understanding, it is simply a non-physical evolution of the Earth's consciousness. So you can say Earth's dimensional shift, no? Eye denya, eno na maka no. Eye dia nipa enfa na nihu. Asase kure bi nim sa asase no consciousness. Me know why topic be war time with Maame Grace, technology and consciousness. Me know why you want you where we are. You can actually go back and watch that one so. When we say dimensional shifter, and no na makachira no, evolution ayemfa ye nihu ewo asase ne consciousness mu. Yes, the earth has consciousness. Learn this in my previous editorial titled Old Gods, New Species. Makacha obe to me ahwe what time with Maame Grace. Obe Google na wakọ honom na wahwe ewo honom. So when we talk of what is dimensional shifter, and no na me breaking it down the amount no. The planet Earth, like any other thing in the universe, is a living entity. A living entity. I want us to get this straight. It is a species and it has consciousness. And now make us all share an opano time with Maame Grace now. Ube consciousness. The edges, like humans, can flow in low vibration and move to awakening. As I say, ya is a living species. I want us to get this. I thought there be a woman na ya yense. Uka asase ya eye bosom. Uka asase ya eye onipa bi. Asase nankasa ewo ho no. Uko baby a omu friend Gaia, they know that it's a female. Na no onim Bible onim technology. No call it asase ya. But adwena ye wota say di na chi no na ya na ye problem. Nti no maybe one day ye beka ho asem ba mpesa wote ase say it has her consciousness and it's a species. I want us to get this. Yetwaso. The earth was in third-dimensional space and it awoken and evolved into a fifth-dimensional space. When I was doing this, now me see, now as I see moving, it even escaped the four-dimensional space. Well, and make us say, "Bibi beji ni pankwa, e asasina yetisono." Medical culture say Bible say, "Or the wabaha take dominion over everything, including the demons, and rule over them." Inti aha, and ye wodia. And assassin no ejitum, but we refuse to move with the assassin because he focus so where we don't belong. I continue. The assassin moving from this third dimension na ye wono echo fifth dimension etwem ewo fourth dimension akọ fifth dimension. Me bisa wo say we are aware of this. Are you moving with the earth so you are able to be on the new earth so you can grow and progress, or what da ewu afremu enti no wo da so a etna third dimension na assassin movie if you na assassin movie if you na wo da so te ho a what becomes of you? You become extinct. What's ho so nothing will happen. I don't know me hwe din na me bisa say Africa, have we become extinct? Like ye wa ha ye ni masase no ho hwe nti sebe yete ya kwa ase ye hu ye so mfaso obi ana sebe we ye question wo answer na obetumi de ato ho ye na eko. To explain the dimensional shiftings of the earth, we must understand that since the earth is made up of physical and consciousness, anytime the earth shifts physically, things cause changes to happen for us to see. Se assassin shifting no ho me can say mama this evidences are obi aka say dey no patre afedi o say assassin shifting no ho ba wo na na ka kire wo say assassin ye tisu ye kukuruwa bi etwa ne ho abere bia e konso abesi nachi wo na na o kan assassin we na papa ne de ye anwum no patre say wo na na onim nyansa. For example, we've heard of Atlantis, the age of the dinosaurs, and others. The dinosaurs were crushed out of the existence in this dimension. That's physical. Medicine adisan kombo weda. I think some call London na ye call crystal shopping. Me ni nyina call because me pese hu se nya rubber. Na yasese egu ha na ye ton ma. Edin o. Edin sa wo pese wo ye papa wa ha. Wo pese wo pese wo ye boni bi akra mpo a obi be force na wa ye wo ho boni. Enti me ne wo call ye na me ma wo hu se dia dinosaurs no omo say bibi free soro e na be ball ho na like asase ne shifted from omo ho. Wo de ba form a aya na ya rehu. Ya na ya rehu. Asase ne shifted e kosi niama pa to ema eba hunamani nipe hu because assassin reactions and eba this physical play mema uri mfi so no so ne yete yakoye ne me catch us almost say meteorite we efrisro and ebe hwe form na chese be bibia ebe ring so ni nyina na dinosaur ne de ka hu no mu nyina omu ye me catch us say this thing is over 2 million years. The meteorite amikitai. You know about it. Wow, we share London, this is over 2,000 years. I just brought this to my office, so I'm able to show. I bought it anyways, so I'm able to show to you, my lovely people. So, adebia assassin shifting no a shift anytime a shifting no a course bibi. Emma be relevant physically man crofo say bibi ayeden akoso because of how carnal we are. The writers of the Bible used Noah and the great flood to explain Earth's dimensional shift. So yet sometimes uche niyama ni bisa na ubisa won say den na wo betumi aye ayete say wunyaya nka wo power bi na nka wo puegu mframanim no obia get ehun ne ho immediately so that we are able to cause change in our continent. All these 8 dimensions na me no wo kan ho asem na dimensional we na me no wo kan ho asem no e wo Bible mu it has happened. You and I know say no abreso yesunsu yire baaye ene nsu yire be kata asase ni nyina it's 8 dimension o ma chiro wo Bible num at the amount. It's a parable about a deeper awakening of consciousness, but they told us through Anansi stories. Oma ye ne trawo ho. Omo say ne nkrofo bi se omo si Tower of Babel. Omo si no omo akọ Nyankopon ho. Na Nyankopon de confusion. All these things are talking to you about earth dimensional shift. And what Bible nim the way they put things in sana, you are not going to go anywhere. Because Oma can it say stories. This is a different from dimensional shifting, which is mainly the raising of your Christ consciousness to move above the lower dimension into the new one. Into se si ano yen before no. Say we are working, so I won't even say we are not working. We are really working hard. At the end of the day, we 100%. So we be nyane, no more be pushy. But those who are ordained to wake up to push them, no, they will push it. The reason I'm so proud of you people on this platform, because if not for anything, minim say monkwa, we be to me shift it with the earth, because you have your consciousness and nyane. Okay, so ebusia they are making ne say those shiftings ne nsuo ku nipa ne de ekeka ka ho no na almost say nsuo ne by na abro no ma no all these are earth dimensional shift, but se sie no enkoye ne saa biom se sie de ebe ye ne say ebe shift with those who have their consciousness, no ebe shift with them. And until na make power show. So whatever you are doing, whatever you are thinking, whatever you are planning, whatever you are preparing, no, put yourself first. Because your consciousness and your awakening is what will guide you through everything you are doing. There will be no stress for you to look for any third person or any intermediary to help you if you have your consciousness. It is the most powerful thing that can guide you through life. Many plants and animals go extinct. Sadly, any see no musi meteorite no ebebo form ana nsuo ni hwehwe ye ana ne ne keke ka ho no omo se emoa ni bebre ekọ old earth no so nti no omo nye relevant bi omo wo ho, but bibi en grow wo ho, bibi en koso wo ho a ese bitafrache na che se wa be ye meaningless esu nheda anye den eni mfaso obiom nti se earth no shifted dimensionally, no one call with it. That is what you become. It's going to be a lot of problems. And sometimes when you look at the Western world, niche, seasons, masase, weather, everything is bad and they are making it. I feel they are shifting or channeling with the earth. So they are able to move with the earth to any new earth that will come. So they are able to grow and prosper. How many of us are ready to do this? Or how many of us cry and a movie that because me can't catch all the time with Maame Grace is assassin as splitted that. Me too. That is what the Akwesi Broni calls it extinct. Se one a niamano a shifty, assassin shifty. Now one call with data. That is what you become. What so what happens is that they have moved into a different dimension, and so gradually the old earth can't grow or keep them, and they vanish, they move. Sana beye medical ma what assassinate to say a movie ya no crap so no and kotena 4 dimension to the 5th dimension. That one I will take my time and do that one day. So we have to understand this. Say wo nipa na wote ho no wo ye multiverse, like unye ade baako nya ade baako na eti umu. You get me? Eniama you are medical catcher say you are the micro universe and we have the macro universe. Intina Jesus say I and my father are one. He was talking about how this universe is big and he is the smaller universe. Eye ade corona. Wo bibie make you say edua ensuo ewia bibie bi wo nipa dasanimu. Enu ntina say ekra ne sori fi mu pa obi akopa obi wu sesi a momfa ne nto ha. Mamu nsie no na momo nda ho nhwe oda ho 3 days ni nsuo na ewo ni mu na be find ni way out to the source onipa ne da ho ade don pegi na ba ya anwea nti di ankra ni bebrebe nti wo nipa wa na wo ye wiase na wo tim ne ketewa And easy. You can actually do anything and access anything if you have your consciousness and you decide to move with the bigger universe. No, you blend because we no one now. Yensha multiverse. Ni enti ase ansa na yakom. Ni yakomu yiye. Obi owo baby enti asem we yiye mame. Now that we have talked about dimensional shift, let's move to talk about two multi-dimensional topics. We hear me here and I'm giving it. I want you to take your time to watch. Say one share video ni 3 times. And now bet ya see mpa. Ti ase mama we hu the earth dimensional no the shift no mabubu mu kakra nkra mo what ya see. Now let's look at multiverse. So we are able to understand. We won't go deep because I know you have watched the movies Spider-Man and Doctor Strange into the Multiverse of Madness. Movie we you if I won't talk about the movie, but the movie gives you an idea of what multiverse is. And your movie no na mad trogu amebeka. But jame pesa me chense wo hwa and also wo a bit of tabrofo we won omo nim nyansa ma se me na me ye wo anka me start ahwe cartoons. Cause all the deep secret no omo woni ni omo de egu cartoons no any movies mu and omo de egu books kra de ye no go area omo de egu books mo hu say nya de ye effort bia. So now let's make it into movies and the cartoons. Yeah, then let's bring it so low. They are printing all these things into the minds of their children. Yeah de obronie si ho na oka twi so odi ni fufu na ye ni age no bia beja na adwuma kra. God have mercy. But let's talk about how the dimensional shift causes a multiverse of existence. Enti no, dia me pese wote ase ne niama wuye nipa wo betumi aye what you carry and what is actually inside of you. And I'm catch say you are the micro world and the macro world. And as a micro universe and the macro universe. E yade ba ko na me de Jesus kan ye no atoso nti me chire multiverse mu na ya toaso nti de edi kan ya me pese wote ase enini. The earth shifts into higher consciousness after some periods. And in our Bible, Mazaroth, it is believed that every 216 years, a stroke change na another zodiac abe rule. And no, the can want some fronti. Let's leave it. But you can watch my ubetumi ahwe Mazaroth and so what time with Maame Grace and also my own. The earth dimensional shift doesn't depend on anything. It moves if you are ready or not. The planet regulates its energy and navigates into realms by itself. Inti asase no onimu wo se wote ase se o movie se wante ase se o movie wan onimu wo se wo ye hieni se wo ye sikani onimu wo se wo ye obibini se wo ye broni ono de owo ne full consciousness, and when it is moving, those who are ready to move with it are always safe. And until na ewiase we mu no yen wipe ni panyina away da. They have these dimensional stories in the Bible. When you look at Jericho, yes, Rahab and Nidina such were being name wide like a prostitute. He was able to save because he understood the shiftings of the dimension. What the band know what breast so yes, no what any jatane sebo. Any name backward name. What they call Sodom and Gomorrah and also so ebikaye. So always know omo kasa story we no multi omo kan earth dimensional shiftings no chire but omo keeping in a way say wonye awake you will not even get the story, but all these things are in the Bible. Inti asasene de obe shifte oni mo permission on like he's in his or her full consciousness. Inti no ono de o movie until case you can sleep, it will move with you. You can awake and see it moving and move with it. It's a choice. I continue. The earth dimensional shift doesn't depend on anything. Just on biaso. Or no see o movie. Into the one kasa. So na only assassin movie your choice. So movie na assassin so movie apart. Now pesa wo ye extinctor and also your choice. Na kanipa e won the consciousness. na sebe nipa embe ye so materialistic na this earthly world no and also said cinematic world and now this 3D third dimension no embe ye nipa de emboro so a anka these are common things. I say so nipa da se ni bia steady na ohu onipa be sori ende ne honam mpo be ka asem bia kire ne se empie da ho obekọ na ka akobo no because ono ankasa ade no ultimu ni kra na ati ni mu no he doesn't care. Aya na ni wura fi se wo betumi atoka na yare ebo na da wa ka no kra huntini ntumi mpo ntwi wo hwe spiritual hour wate with your goddess. I continue. It doesn't matter how much pollution you cause or how much global warming you do when it comes to dimensional shiftings of the earth. As I say, Yah works on her own consciousness. Ohia obia, some say full consciousness no the movie. Say wope, say wompe. And nothing na need to me say we was me enfa won asase. Me dey koto pum kra say obekọ na say asase as epono nda asase so. Nipa ntimi. I continue. Multiverse occurs when new earth dimension is achieved, but human and other species still exist in the old earth. That is the biggest problem. You will only exist on the old earth to become extinct because you don't have your consciousness and you are not awakened. The reason Tia make natural say whatever they are preaching to you, I am preaching yourself to you. When you know yourself, you understand yourself, you understand what comes after you or what comes to you, and you know how to confront it. Because so as many times as the earth shifts into new dimensions, many earths will be created. When we say Nyankopon, yes, Nyankopon bo wiase frititi besin ne. Wa bebo wiase biom, ombo wiase bia biom. Me wo fa bi na kan na sam che mo say, afia ade a mepe wasem pe ene asase a woto because Nyankopon ba na ebo nipa. Ombo asase ni bi nkan ho. Enti se wa nto bi ebeduru ba bi e be short na mehwe papa ne din na mka ne dirin se wa mu asase a short wo wiase da. The more we grow bigger, assassin nyina ebeso yen nyina ebeso yen if you omo island sumpo omo no the more omo wo no omo dore no na assassin ye kese ma omo tena so have you what dreams are dey we hu inti assassin no de ono no so o movie na obe movie with no ono ne obekọ so obetena ho nso so a obegya wo ama watena wo but the thing is assassin no movie na eye multiverse old one na what is no and who has some na maka kire no but if you have your conscious you move your consciousness you move with it to the new earth. So as we speak there is a new earth where things are not happening here as we see it and na ye ho kire yen wo krom ha and na we ya beto yeso and na we ya beto yeso. Yes, you decided to remain where you are, so you've become extinct. Nothing is growing. Move with the earth so you are able to be on the new earth. That is where growth and everything takes place because as nankasa shifting. Where are you now? Are you still strong in this 3D, this third dimension, or you have crossed the fourth dimension to meet the earth at the fifth dimension, so you are able to be on the new land? Still are you train heaven say besi form aba still are you train rapture say be rapture yen e de akọ onipa ye de form netie e de abo. I continue. I know you are confused. It's fine. I will explain further. In the universe, every event is true. We don't have anything. The universe doesn't know anything bad. The other side of truth is another option of the same truth. The ube who say no. Say woba ye wia na owofie na wuhun. Say we wia de na wo bu no na wo ye ni say so nka no kra wan ka no kra wo bu befu. But sa wo ba na so betumi anyini akoduru ba bi asem bi betsi na wo ka say nti sa asem we kura wo anka na anka ye den say sa asem we den say wo ka aha nti there is nothing like intro and a bad e wo wiase we mu. I want us to know that as we go no you better understand the way there's nothing like evil, bad, good. No, bibia ye pepepe e wasasi so it's just multiverse. And nipa want a choice to make. I continue. In the universe, every event is true. Medical cultural. I know you are more confused, so I will use children as example because me person me to me bo na ye nyina ye ti bibia se wi ase we na ye wo mu no wo bibia ni ma ye boni o odo eya wu e na wu decide ye say untumi hwe wo hu yie e na somebody picked you and used you or you so for no ni good nti what who ni say ye bad we use you but onu who ni say ye ni good. So you see how multiverse work. Let's use nkola na ye fanye example na ha na me pese oba tan bi atie ni ye because akwanya ene adoma e wo nkola so sebe so omunye endru ba bi omo nim nyansa se krono we ni a omo ye innocent na abilities omo when it comes to multiverse you have no idea, just that the universe doesn't permit them. Nkola no omo wo this multi-dimension multiverse no onkola no omo wo this multiverse no in them. Multiverse is not a physical thing you can pick. It is something that dwells in our brain. Na nkola no omo brain ni ye open and ye clean hwe ye starting fa nyama ngu so a they are able to have the ability to access all this multiverse. But say dru baby a na niyama nyina begu ye so na adwen no akrash. Inti nkola no wa kwanya akese se wugya wo ba ne bo na wugya wo ba ne hunehuna na wote sa asem wo yase a you are able to have great children without issues. Inti this multiverse no nkola ne wo but the universe or the rulers of this universe doesn't permit them to talk about it. But the ebesi wo fi a wo betumi ate ase no na me ne wo be share no. Now you may have realize that your child can be caught doing something bad. For example, watching bad videos. Eno ne taisi. Akola ni phone na watama no. Na oshedem wo na ohwe wo ba pe na wedum no. Na nkola ni bi share serious stuff on the phone. You feel say ye ma any age ye more technology, but things are really happening. That's why I am pleading that no matter how bad you think your child is, let that child be your friend. You are safe when you are your child's friend. Bibi obeka chiro whether good or bad. But sokofa obi adamfo. Nipa ni betu nefo a emboa wo maame no because ona odo wo ba e chen bibia. Enti ube kwa kwache wo ba se o hwe that bad movie. Omo sha ebi mu kura tumi twa omo nsa ho ende obi antie me ye. Abofra bia ade a wan fan tete no na oye no ya tete ba mpese me ma wote asese wakọ gina old earth bi so se wo ma me no tumi ye wo hu yie na wo move to the new earth you move the child with you enkoye physical abuse and physical corrections wo kasa kire this mechanism it has got nothing to do with the one sitting inside. You have to understand the one sitting inside where it stands, whether it's on the new earth or on the old earth. So you are able to correct it because sakolano ejina old earth in this one, nothing good will come out of no. Ntina me say obatan bi entie we ye. On the phone stealing from the fridge or something you don't like. One makolano one bebre na omo ye. Na watch no. You have caught this child red-handed. You saw it. Some parents even record it or chinebia semunti because the next time you ask the child if they did what you saw them doing, then they begin to lie. Aha na mepe so obi ahwe ni ye. Na o ka kira kola no ufi school ba me you shoe ngu ha oba no abeyi ni shoe egu ho na wo bodo so se me amfa ngu ho ma wi wa fa nam o se ma amfa wo ko school no fa 10 cedis so fa so ma amfa wo ye say to ma amfa wa ko wi na danfo ni phone fi school dia abefie ni na danfo ni tablet dia abefie wo ka kora o se enye sa no te de na ya wo ye sa akola no sa de we na ye hu anhwe na ye mba ni bi anyin abedane we smokers ni ne keke ka ho eya na ye say ye kwa adwuma ye tontade ma omo ye tie school fees omo mental ayi emfa ye ho ye ntumi mpo ento ye bo omo ne ye pe ene ye pese nkwala ne ye African city ye hye nkwala no so dendenden ne ye ma nkwala na kasa elusi ade a omo de ba awiase afi onyin a ade na ode be guide no no elusi nti na oye niama basa is because of these things. Inti akwala na wi ade no wahu obebrim no obehwe ni brutal akwala no nka no kure because all this multiverse is in the head of the child ade ne woni tirim inti they all the fa ade na ohun ye no or the other multiverse the other one na woni tirim no or the defend ne ho se wanfa wahu ni se wafa pa enso o se wanfa. In this case, what do? I continue. Ibewie no na wate ase. You will say, Kojo, I saw you taking the fish. Then the child will say, Mommy, it's not me. In African homes, some parents might punish the child till he or she confesses. Oh yes, we do all the multiverse na wakola we do ni na action again na besi one place. Into what tie akola ne down. So when ade no what I akola ne down nti akola no adwen no a obetumi explore woni tirim no di fear maka kire anything that put fear on anybody will take the person to the lower vibration. Anybody that vibrates on a lower frequency no onye obi a oni ba bia obeko. Anything at all can happen to that person. Nti wo ba na asesi no wanyi na ma asem wudu sika to ye adwuma de kane ade aba no ne ahyase no treaty the same. Eye say the strong hands grow nkola na egurumi nkola na no be ye nkola pa. It's never true. Obatan bi eni wa wawo opese ne ba sebe ebe ye adeso a ede ma no. But because we don't understand any of these things until ye boy ye ho modern say ebe hwe nkola no, so at the end of the day na be di etia yen. It was so me ma explanation kakra. It is not because the child is a liar. But so tell say akola no a wa fa de na wa hu no a record so still or so wan fa no baby a ayi step parent ni ade wo na yetumi so jegu sa asem we so enye o maame enye o papa asem na asi no be dame asem kese we are causing a whole lot of trauma for our own selves so nanso so ye nim nti no when a higher soul comes to our home we don't even know akolebu wa yewu na na aware na gu yewu na na asemesi that child is with a higher vibration or be correct bibi wa abusu ani mu that koye be ko. It is not because the child is a liar no or a thief per se yeti ade we ase sakola ne se mamfa no so hu na enkyere so ye kohwini ana o ye kromfo ade we no ye ntumi anso ano ene ye wo enkwala o mo asore etia yenya ya hwe o mo amom anyin so ye ni asomdwe wo fie. It is because the child sees two clear multiverses in her mind and he or she is choosing one. The parent in a low vibration mode only sees one event and is shocked the child is describing a non-existent event to her. When we say ya maame nom na sebe kafra mo fanche me maame ka ho bi omo akwa asori na omo to ndwe me maame Presbyterian na asori ndwum nyina oye panyin wo ho obeto ndwum na ma nti no ade aketewa bi ana o de drama ade aka ho until we yase because maame no nadwen no is caged in one shackle on onim ade ba ko na esi nanim na ede ama no no eno anonim onim po se na adwene other things wo nti wa hwe ne ba ne de abehye sa condition nim ana sa mode nim at once nti obi ba bi sa se nti sakola ni wi ade ayenja na before we finish you get to understand what I'm saying. We have spiritual hour with the pride of our ancestors. Na maame awakọ asori na onim Yesu na ne ba wi ade ancha Yesu moja kora or they be good soon. Me can answer. Say, Mommy, when people's children are going to school, they think they've prayed for them and they've given them Bibles. Come and see what they are doing in school. Now I'm saying, really? I say, Mommy, it's very shocking. I'm saying, in your mom case. Maame Grace, if I had the chance, I would change the life of every child of our next generation because I see what they see. Eto de bia wo hu me the other time na me ka se nyame ahira me a nka will do a lot of tablets na my year programming bi mu a ma trotro no e de aguso na e de amankola no obegweki ohia obia se obeka ko fa bibia so ne hwini mu ne ade when all these things no nka almost started so mo kire yenya anka yen yanko di baabi no mu ende ya dane ntokoyo we na ye ya said yes ye so if Africa really wants to liberate itself, this is it. Akola bia me nka ntro obi ba so ye kronfo anaso ye we no me pese me nya chance na me ma akola bia a owa asase we so no onti ase se obetumi explore everything that is in the head, so obenyini no onim what to take and what to throw away. Obi am stopping no say aha nesese wugina bese ne ya twi nkola akọ asore no omusu akola ne bisa ne ma me senti Sunday pe ene ye nyame wo hwa yesom no so a ontumi ya no, but the child is forced to go to church, to mosque, makaranta, den ni nyina we force them to go. We do these things, especially school, and then you be shut it. The multiverse na wa akola ni tirim no nti ye mani nyina nti ye nyina ya bra bo na ye one way. Doctor bia ne be koye doctor, teacher bia ne be ko, you see, is this how the creator made us? Is this how the creator made us? I continue. Se mi nya akwanya na minye sika won nkola program bi ameye no enlightenment, because waking them is just like that. Nanso so koya just o get it through to maame na answer. Cause akola ne say atena simple no meditate. But say ade echi ye kosu ye late. Na akola ne kra ya nyane na amache ne ye dwale no sika anim. Na aduane bo ne bo. Na ka na ikonyina na otonko wum. Wei. How can we groom our children in this condition? Picking the fish from the fridge or watching a bad YouTube video is one event. But the child has seen two events from two separate earths. Two truths of different options. Until when you ask obi say dey na ye nokre obe describe it, nobody can define nokre. E dey na ye ntra obe describe it, nobody can define it. All these are multiverse. It's a choice for somebody to make. I told you the other day on I think an upper way on Time with Maame Grace, Bibia existed, that it's you who will bring it to reality. That is what scientists call it discovery. Nti akola no sa we no multiverse ni wodi trimti, it's a choice. Oh yeah, from what the hack of ade no no de ha e ka kire say wan fa nti be ne den. Once he did it and when he didn't do it, e asem mienu na esi wa enam no hu ni say wafa. Enti e niam tu ada say wafa ana on fire. Akola no say on fire, e choice a we make. A choice we making to punishment be na eko with this into punishment no kwa what does that punishment causes that child? And no na me pese obi ahwe ni ye. He has been caught and he want to move from where he has been caught into where he didn't do it. Nti adwini mu no nenam no. It's a multiverse effect. I wa akola ni tim. Nti sa choice na e wo ho no. The oye no o use the other choice no into be anything, and under normal circumstance you leave the child. Don't force the child, don't beat the child. Ude jano not now. That same thing that is running through the head of the child, you know, that same thing will take the child to a particular point. No one who says say obi ni wiase or no eye boni onimo. I'm telling you, obi owo we are so when you so because I don't know it exists in the head. Inti no ujaya akola no wan bro no antwen adwen ambegina wan year wo no so onye se se wo ye maame won sa oba nanyi wakọ ware obi se unya ya nka oba na sesa ne suma wona wa ye ne sa nti odi bibia ma na yere na why are you crying because who making is so ye wo ba onye se suma na de tete no no de akọ na ware ya unze wakọ mehete. I continue. This is real life effect. Anytime you choose from two situations, you create two worlds of possibilities. Your realities manifest where your attention is. Adie we ameye no wahasisi ya no. Me na me will discuss spirituality. I can decide to do your friend say nude pictures. It is all here. Na baby a wode attention be kono. Eho no mo e na ebeba reality and ebe relevant. E de amount. Say na universe no etio. So enya ade baako universe no wo ho multiverse. Niam bebre e wo ho medical aka to say bibia hu na asase so bia ye wo because bibia hu bia na bi ye den e wo mu. Baby our attention kono eho no mo e na wo be manifest na catch roll e time with Maame Grace. So when you punish the child to the extent of confessing, he or she moves into the option where he did it. Inti no when we say baby or ye ade ni nie e na wa shift aba ha saying or assess it multiverse. Also we pushing it free that side pum what the number. How does the child defend himself or herself when she grows up? And when I me pesa wo dwen hu mo me yensusun use force awo ye maso titiri ne abi before and nti ye de ye makotena brucha no mo rebel big time because the whole system no doesn't help that ntu me kura mbo no be free police ama ho aso be hye. So when you punish the child to the extent of confessing, he or she moves into the option where he did it and lives with the consequences. His or her reality is manifested in that option that has his or her attention. What thing are doing na the naba begina one place? When ye ofie. So anytime you catch your child and he or she has to make a choice, allow them so they are able to explore. Don't beat them. It rather lowers their vibration, which is another problem. Ebi bu omoma o. Me na no de ni na ekasa. Up till now. Listen, enye sika ene obo ene ntete ye pa ene ebema wo ba abobra pa. Ade ebema wo ba etimi abobra pa na me kire wende no. Ma akola no explore. Because say would oba de nsa to gem na ehye na enye wo na ukoyima no. Ono ankasa no yi ni nsa free je ni mu. So what you say? Inti makola no enyi naturally obe assess all this multiverse no ewonimu so ono ankasa betimi abegina baabi a eyema no ebeboa no because all this abasi no so na wo pese wo push no kwa baabi a wo pe na wasa akola na brabo ade ono ankasa betimi decide no wasa no wama na koye static nti obe live with the consequences of your punishment and your orders. Is this what we want? Continue. Children feel and see a lot. They are not permitted by the rulers of the universe to speak. And I make an omo a plane, bibia wo free, fine, nice. Niama no download was a virus was so they have the ability to explore. But ayawu and now for say wo wabrabo ni nti chinchinachi esese wo ba no follow wo wabrabo oboa wo pa wo mafo obia de ne life bae. The only thing you can do for your children is to allow them to move. If they want to wake up, they want to be awake, they want to do consciousness, leave them. And yet by force to say faneko mosque na faneko makaranta na faneko asori obia won the mission in the purpose o asase we say so senia obeye yi mfa wo no hiani a owo no ewonimu obedi hia mfa wo ne ba bia ye wo no bibia de be ma ne bi abehye obedi hia eye de ono so de ba ye no no nti the only thing you can do for these children we are giving birth to no and he say we be jai omo no more explore because multiverse na ewo omumu susubo ba na susu tete wo ba minyanka meye we bro meka no brofo na nkola na tie bi but brofo ni so. I continue. You must teach such children how to make good choices. Eno na obetimi aya abo akola no. Why? I didn't know say wo children said you make good choices. Men force it. When we say I had to say informing something about you who inform me obi about an issue. Now who ask obi about an issue is not the same. And to say wo punish no so on can dia wo pe. Now wo guide no so say o make a good choice no, there are two things. I explain. Why? Because they are blessed with seeing 2 multiverse event options. Wo pay mu no wuni. But they make a bad choice, and when they get caught, they use the other event result to justify it. So you see why you don't have to beat a child. Adie nankasa ono ankasa be so on to me and koso jem na nhye no mfa ne san koto nsuom no hu se eja na hye ne nsuo na mana ye cold. You don't have to teach a child that. In the physical world, it is called a lie or falsehood. This was invented by religion and law. Say where your bonny, where your papa, where your bonny, where it is religion and law that brought it. The universe has got nothing to do with where your papa and where your bonny. My friend is a cause effect to the wine. You are watching Spiritual Hour. Inti adiene wa akola ni trim no explore. Or the way I know when we say we, until you guide the child. No, make it good choices, because all these things you are calling evil is in existence. And the way you trim into a akwalani choice, and obey make it into a religion. This falsehood, this is bad. This is a no way, any law, no way in our best why you teach so. Universe has got nothing to do with this. It is there for us to explore. Sumunye, adia sansa uja wejuma ho beda. Ade na wonka say sumuni be say wejuma. Bibia wasase su bia hu hia. Eyewu na why wadwen say woni asase ni movie together. Ai eyewu say wo obi ama. Don't beat your children. Teach them to focus on good choices when they see 2-dimensional event. This is what the white people do. Ba ye de ye buomo. What's all the no call to me mbono. Ko bono wo na obeti. Obeti ane hwen. Yende ye guha. Ye be bro ye mano. We na brofo no kire o mma no. You did this, you did that. Omo dan nyina omo aye ni free nti akola no ebetumi ade ne boyfriend abafie wo at tender age ede na abekire ne maame obroni ni obroni ba omo be kisi sa omo have sex da obibi ni behu ano onyem 12 14 no onyem because ye de aba na bro yen na sas asem no da kro ye beka ho asem ade nti na Africa for ye bibia ye de hard the correct. Why is it so? It's because we leave all these things behind us. Intino makolano enhu se obey no choice. Second, our second explanation is the human dimensional shift. Inipaso esesa. Humans are the only species with free will, even to the point of raising our vibrations or doing dimensional shift. Bibi anywhere guiding. Nipa you're so powerful. I don't know why we've become so cheap. Me say any ye failing yami. When you go so wenu no so boy yen jintu mana. Onipa nso won a dimensional shift. Ono de or de ne pe ono woni pe mu no de beye. Bibi en hye no so te say dia asase ya won higher consciousness. He is supposed to move when he is supposed to move. But wo nipa de wo akwanya. E de ne ye hu. The Creator made everything move into new dimensions by seasons. Humans have the free will to be awake or sleep in the third dimension. Will na yede man nipa no. I don't know what it has caused us. These 3D dimensions here niyama ye hu wa ha nyina ye meaningless. All the attention is here. And when you preach consciousness and you preach awakening to people to liberate themselves and emancipate their own soul, somebody will come and mention Jesus to you. It's a choice you made. There's nothing wrong with that, but you cannot make a choice for everybody, not even your own family. And a problem nankasa wo onipa da sani e wo choice to sleep or to wake up and move with the new earth. When they cost yen no more no. When na cost it before they are cost yen. Papa. So when the earth moves, people must be encouraged and urged to make an effort to raise their vibrations to also shift into the new earth. And American. So one year way, obeko so abre because I will say rapture fisroba. Eya wo say kingdom be fi ehefa eba. Ko bi ono say the kingdom is coming, obi mba mienu, obi na chiri ba waware o ma boso. Onipa we preach the kingdom. Enye easy o. It's because nobody can do this for you. It is your own choice. Na ka kire akola no kra we wi ade na o se o wi aye no. Leave him. Any choice to explore. Baby ordin attention kono e na manifesting. So wo banti me and yet this balancing na. Na chese wa ogina fa akon. Onipa biara esese who vibrate on a higher frequency so that bibia ACB and you tap into it because yes so kania be why ye bia e join kania no e so ka no nti se wo higher vibration na sasase no e ko ne higher vibration na e shift ya you go with it. I continue. It is for this reason that messiahs come on earth to help us understand the need to awaken the Christ in us. Sorry dear, me person become one same view. I'm tired because this is it. I keep putting all these leaders, spiritual leaders, we've changed everything into worship. I bet Dani asem the consciousness level no mo person yenya, so we are able to blend with this universe and move with it. Bibia move with it, no. Oni pass there be or try in heaven. Unfortunately, once they come, we turn them into religious gods and worship them. How I wish that Jesus is from Dakuru. No, see from Kuraba no back from Munjaya or Monte. Now Jesus no cry. Yeah, ni bebre. No Jesus pass and Jesus pa. A bar sorry says here. Imagine not to Jesus there. Chasing the wind. And easy. When the earth shifts into a new dimension, we are to shift with it. Otherwise, we stay in the old world and experience the same hardship, poverty, sicknesses, murder, taxation, crime, and death. And the medical catch on. Intimi nim se Africa for intimi shift yo and that's what that demo because up to now we are still here fighting over Christianity and Islam. Out there, they've shifted with the land. Omu ni she, but they are making it. Abrochira putting in a little effort. The people decided to shift with way. Minim the anti obibini. Ebeka kotena brochira obedi mra so pepepepa ye bibia. Ba obaga na de adebi. How can we shift with the new earth? Why can we shift with the earth when it is shifting? So we are able to experience something better. How? Bibia about us nkra yen penny ade atom. Enu nti na yehu na yehu. Se ye pese de yehu etutwa enye election. Enye sika, but it's about awakening and our consciousness that will help us liberate ourselves. Does that mean that all of us here are left behind? Obi baby sasa a question. Ai, anameboa. Say yanka with nunti na nyadewa ni niama abaye so a enti yaka ha na. Obi question ni. Me explain it. No, if you are hearing me now, your soul has chosen to be part of this movement. The human migration to the new earth dimension is starting from all generations on earth now. Inti wunkaha. The way this universe operates, if we should come down a little and understand it, things will be easy for me, for you, for whoever that is watching me. So who share me and they are me no say ya. Wunka hanumu, but you need to migrate. You need to gain your consciousness. Wake up, migrate from the old earth and move to the new earth so you are able to exist. Else you become extinct. And here is you. Before we came here, our souls chose to be here to be part of the new shift. What ba hanu kwa ya wo wa hane de a decision na o make here. Nti dia omo ye no wa ha bi a wo so ye bi. Nti ni die nti a wo kra no so ba and find out so that at the ko e ba ha say ebe ye no omo ye a wa ye bi. So you can proceed to the next level. You don't need anything here in this jumping place. No. The earth can jump a whole dimension to move from the third dimension to the fifth dimension. Ahanu nya ya. Na kam the board e si ho. Na kam achirem. But wa wo beti ase ne fa wo peso a you research about it. The earth move from this 3D. Baby aye way the third dimension. Ne twa move free the fourth dimension hwim to the fifth dimension. Why is it so? All the spiritual people who want in-depth knowledge about this, the platform is open. Come and let's share. How did this happen? Uchemushim and okoye na wo da so gina how the energy na add that this 3D so wo ha na wo hwe ka na wo hwe we. Wait for it. Sin is sweet. In the new world, dogma will be detached. Dogma, it will be detached. They say this so in disguise so. I'm say you call heaven ah. Yeah, nya hwe wo hobium. E ho no de the gramophone say you be served. Christopher no so nanti wo go do so obre ni ho adwuma bi ani ho. It is this will happen to you when you detach yourself from dogma and decide to wake yourself up so you are able to understand where you are living. So when it is shifting, you are able to shift with it. And now be heavy, especially with religious manifestation that will be openly uncovered. Hey, as I mean again, all the Azan miracles and prophets will be revealed. The Bible spoke about this in Revelations. All these things that I'm telling you, no, there's nothing new. When you see these things going on with fake prophecy and prophecy, the other day when I did time with Maame Grace. No, spiritual hour. People watch the promo and they were like, me, I am the reason why people are leaving Christianity. Now I say, hey, and you're hoarding. Yes, I will build my church and the gate of hell shall not prevail over it. No. Me, Grace, I'm able to prevail over that gate. No. With the one can ye. Most me then see the body of Christ now. I mean, I'm man of Olivia. Sorry, then you don't know what you are doing because no matter how poor a parent is, the child will never leave the house and say, "Mommy, you're poor." See how come? People will see clearly how religious bodies manipulated us for business. All these things are. Oh dear, mark my words and say we a prophecy. In fact, my starting kicking you bonipo. 1. In the new world, dogma will be detached, especially with religious manifestation that will be openly uncovered. Now, people are reading the Bible. 2. All the Azan miracles and prophets will be revealed. The Bible spoke about this in Revelations. It is something old. People will see clearly how religious bodies manipulated us for business. All these things will come to light. Because you cannot cheat the universe. It will reveal you out. What the idea from Gray now? Also, economic system will change. How we work for salaries will change. All these things can happen if we are able to understand the dimensional movement. And I say dimensional shift now as shift and see you be experiencing all this heaven. No. Work will be more of what you love and what you want to do to serve humanity, rather than the greed of business people and corporations. All these things can happen when you understand that I need to shift with the earth, so I will dwell on the new earth for things to be easy for me. And what will warrant this? What is the conditions? And now what is the key? The key is you gaining your consciousness, awakening yourself, and then you are able to understand. Your senses are working, your auras are full, you are able to see the dimensions. Moving, then you shift with it. Then all these things can happen to you. Some people won't see this. All the new evidence of new earth happening will be completely invisible to some people. Medical natural. So would you not old earth and so this is how your life will be. They will come and insult me under this same video because they can never see the sense in this. Obi anyone ma why dogma ya indoctrinating na omu obehu asem wa make kronte ase da. But until this is done, the heaven you are looking for is what I'm telling you. The heaven you are looking for is what I'm giving you today. It is non-existent to them because onya na doing so obenyane na worship with the land and now with the earth. No. Onya na doing. They will be holding on to the old earth which has been created as a result of a parallel universe or multiverse. Okuremu say no jina ho. On explore because I can't really say sheha now we say heaven fisoroba is the big show bash about boss mo apechewate. I continue. Efetie we swear it is non-existence to them. They will be holding on to the old earth. Almost say as for has passed away. All these things is in the Bible. They don't even know say rapture about 2023 about I will have to see a king, which has been created as a result of a parallel universe or multiverse. Unfortunately for them, the Bible has explained to them their consequences. It's in the Bible, but like I said, I don't want to quote the Bible anymore when I'm talking. It doesn't mean I have issues with the Bible or I can't ever quote it. No, that's not the point I'm trying to make. But in person, Mitchell said, there is more I'm giving. You could see that now my videos are longer. Me pese me mau share 3 times. To me share na share kakra na get there. The heaven they are talking about is here. The rapture they are talking about is here. Na nyang no ma o one taban bi no obe two. Maka chiro e the earth no na air shifty. A shifty akọ the 5th dimension. So kita this 3D world ni mu chiche you will become extinct. Because sebe kafra obekoso a complaini akoso abre because nothing will grow here. The new earth is in existence now, and those who can shift into that existence has shifted into it. The reason an opportunity is given to everybody making this year an Ouroboros for you to just make a change and hit your track. I continue. Me dem asem na ebe awie no. Me dey make catch on asem we Bible aka we nyina in quote. According who kama no the man no waka consequences ni na achiro be seen. People are looking for something else to happen. What is happening now? If the new world is invisible to you, you must expect things to appear like as happened in the 2023 movie called Leave the World Behind. Why? Netflix. I think it's on Netflix. Leave the World Behind. Why? Some catchers say, and you move in America, but baby, we mono they move with the earth. Until no motor walk or sana BBA ko ye mom. We look at Dubai people. Omoto desert is when we are more ye. Say no, they want to copy the pyramids, no, because it's believed says that anointing baby muno make They now the Dubai people are doing the line, copying the pyramid. It is believed that there is a word under there is a world under the pyramid, and that sphinx there is key be what they believe that one day they will open. They are making more research to open. Me, I believe that one child will be born, the child will be standing there, no, the thing will open. The Dubai people are copying it because almost yet the line will underworld, underground world, because they decide to shift with the earth. Baby earth they are shifting with it. What is African doing? Black nation, what are we doing? Because some people has made spirituality chaka and nasty, disgusting. People don't want to hear spirituality about spirituality. But that's the only thing that will liberate us. My last words. That is the fate of those that will be left in the old 3D world. When you sit here, the pains and the things that will happen to us, I always cry and pray for Africa. The 3D world is what has brought greed, self-hate, bitterness, lies. The fact that he doesn't like you, he will write bad things about you without thinking. We in a condition. Watch the movie and pay attention to things they say and the musical notes used. I want everybody to go and watch. These people are so smart. They do this thing and they place it in the movie and they make sure their children watch them. Ye talk gadget no more ye na ye mba they share porn. Now mumba share cartoons and these things. I'm not saying so mumba na ye changing, but your case is different. Yen pese ye be practice spirituality. Yen so a nukredi enim na nkola no so a ye mo kwan no mo explore o mo multiverse no. Ye man nkola no so kwan mo explore o mo multiverse no. Ne ya chechire nkola na adwene nyina gu konkom the way we want. Nti nkola ni nyini a adwene ye empty. I freeze it. What can we do about this? Your comment is really welcome. I don't expect you to understand what I just said. Don't worry. Just read, just watch it over and over again. Watch it with your child. Watch the movie too and understand what I'm trying to say. My name is Maame Grace. I'm your anointing certified witch. Certified ni free ho. Na kokasa me say me your witch. I said I am your anointing certified witch. If you don't understand, certified witch is somebody who is going to school to learn about that. Because witchcraft no crime, African people, they don't know what is called witchcraft, not to think of experiencing it. Now that me ye madwin say me can witchcraft asem, na maka weed, Indian herb ho asem. I think said that will be the last day we be home say me platform so kasanti sa de no me de ahye me bottom, because the way we exaggerate and the way we misinterpret things and also kan ho na ye gina ba bia ye gina. Shalom, why? Peace.